I hope everybody is having a wonderful day, Divine Spirit. What is the message that you have for your collective? Banish all negativity, bring in positivity, bring in love, bring in light, bring in abundance, because that is who we are. You promise us joy, you promise us peace. Thank you, Father, for allowing that to resonate in our life. Thank you, Father, for allowing our frequency to rise. Thank you, Father, that you had a plan for us when nobody else had a plan for us, even before we got here, Father. The plan that included love, that included all the good things. And look at this rose, y'all. Isn't it just opened up so beautifully? But what fell out was connect to source. Go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. So, and that's honestly what I was just praying for. Like, we are one. These are the things we promise. These are the things we have to know true. When everybody loves talking about manifestation and law of attraction, but please understand, with manifestation and law of attraction, like, your frequency has to be right. You have to align with that energy. Like, you have to put in the work. You just can't say, I want $1 million and expect it to show. There's an alignment that happens to get to the $1 million. There's an alignment that happens to get the new car. There's an alignment that happens to get the new house. Like, we have to remember to take the time. And this is, I use the water deck. The moon is in Pisces. Connect to the water, talk to the water. So, there's a cup of water. Get you a cup of water, talk to it, talk your intentions, and just drink it. Like, if you're not drinking water, drink water. And so there's a warning. There's a warning that there's a mutually beneficial venture. There's an extraordinary connection that at the forefront of your life. Utilize this relationship to benefit everybody concerned. Like, so somebody's coming in. Somebody's coming in. What's coming in for the collective? What's coming in is an opportunity. Opportunity it could be love, but it could be business. It could be friendship. It could just be a moment where you have to stand up and be yourself, because that is the energy we're in, where the North Node is in Aries. Like, at the end of the day, everything we're doing is for us right now. It's for our future, our destiny. Now, when we get our destiny right, we do take others with us, because the South Node is in Libra. And then it says, look at the underbelly. Make sure that you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps a project you're working on could use fine-tuning. So I just posted my forecast. Virgo season. Okay, it is Virgo season, baby. What are we doing for Virgo season? We are organizing. Matter of fact, I need to post it on my community tab. I posted it on Facebook and in Threads. But we are organizing. We're organizing our space. We're organizing our thoughts. We're organizing the actions that we're going to take next. We are working for others, serving others, how we're showing up for others. We're taking care of, if you have small pets, this is a great time to take care of your small pets. But we're looking at our routines. We're looking at our habits. Like, is there anything else you need to collective to know, Spirit? Like, what is, like, because these are really actually just heavy cards, y'all. Like, because you're connected. Connect to source. Understand that something mutually beneficial is coming through. But looking at what's underneath, like, at the end of the day, like, this is really saying put in the work. You're going to have to put in the work. Because honestly, that connection, it could be spirit, The opposite of Virgo is Pisces. So in order for a Virgo to be at their best, they do have to be connected with spirit. You do have to have that habit and routine of just talking to God, with talking to your ancestors, to talking to your higher self, to talking, that spiritual life. And at the end of the day, it says gentle, moderate, take your time. So that came out yesterday. Slow down. Okay, Spirit, what is telling me to grab this deck? What herb should the collective be using right now? What is going to get them the most bang for their buck to harness this energy? So, honestly, at the end of the day, like, y'all see what I'm saying. Like, we just gotta slow down, do what we need to do, but connect to yourself, really. Honestly, This is saying mutually beneficial. I said it could be somebody, but it's really, it's you. You need to connect to you. That's why this was the first card, connection. And like I said, is Pisces moon, Virgo season. So earth and water, like go stand outside with your feet and drink some water and just talk to yourself. Like really take the time to stop and feel what you're saying. If you don't know your human design, get at me, because you need to know your human design. How are you supposed to be? What are you waiting on? They don't put it that way, but something you realize is everybody's waiting on something. Most of us are waiting on something to respond to, but everybody's waiting on something, whether it's 28 days, whether it's a question, whether it's an action. Everybody's waiting on something. So you need to know what you're waiting on. When are you supposed to move? Do you know when you're supposed to move? Do you listen to your body? Are you connected to your body? Like sometimes it's Virgo season. Virgo is about the body. It's about the stomach. It's about digestion. Without Virgo, like you can't shit. And if you can't shit, you're not going to live very long, or it's going to be very painful. Okay, like that's how we have to think about it. And you got to be connected with yourself. You got to be connected with spirit. You got to watch what you're putting in your mouth. It's Virgo season. Got to watch what you're putting in your mouth. Your daily routines. Like that's it. Any herb or message. Let me ask a different question. Any message out of this deck, spirit? Why was I called to pick it up? Any messages out of this deck? So white sage, that's literally what I was burning before I started this message, was white sage. And that's 5 of air. And then the Hermit came out, Asnia. Okay, so, and then the Hermit, this is still going, this is back to yourself. That's crazy. This is back to yourself. This spending time with you. Like, ain't nobody gonna spend time with you like you. Ain't nobody gonna heal you like you. Ain't nobody gonna clear the air like you. White sage, okay? Long-held beliefs may not be rooted in reality. This is a moment, white sage, 5 of air. It's asking you to not go with the crowd. Again, be by yourself. Believe the threatened, oppressed ones. Like, okay, especially with all this Aquarius energy, like there is, who isn't being represented? Who's being quiet? Who are we here to serve? Because remember, Virgo is about service. At the end of the day, this is about spirit. It's about clearing the path. It's about making room for healing for you and other people. This is about finding a solution that is beneficial to everybody. Okay, this is about understanding the tools that you need to use in spirit. Okay, so if you don't have no sage, go get you some sage. But this is really healing. You got to heal yourself. If you're not spending the time, and it's hard, y'all. Like, I'm not sitting here talking about like I don't struggle every day, but every day I've had to learn, literally since 2020, how to nurture my spirit, how to spend that time with myself, how to wake up and do the work when I didn't want to do the work. And when I got away from the work, God, he made sure I got my butt back in front of an altar, that I found my connection and relationship to him, that I wanted to heal my heart so much. I knew that going back to spirit was the answer. Like, you really just got to spend the time, but you have to know your tools. Is your tool astrology? Is it sage? Is it crystals? Is it candles? You know what I'm saying? Are you connected to earth? It's like you got to get connected to yourself. You got to get connected to earth. You got to get connected to the all. And like I said, the Hermit, again, this is withdrawal into solitude, okay? It's like you're gathering things from the dark to bring it back to the light is really what this is. So this is a reef on a bed of snow. Look at that. It has like twigs and dandelion and feathers, okay? There's actually, I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, you can. There's 3 crystals. Again, your tools. And it's just about slowing down and using the wisdom and taking note of symbols, okay? And this is what they use to start fires too. Like, they start the fires. So like, what fire are you starting? What are you healing within yourself? Like everything is saying the same thing. Like, heal you. 1 second. Heal you. Focus on you. Spend that time with you, because that's all we got. Like, that's it. And I hope this message reaches whoever it's meant for in between time. Until next time, peace.